Maple Street, in the last calm and reflective moment, before the monsters came. At the sound of the roar and the flash of light, it will be precisely 6:43 p.m. on Maple Street.
Steve, what was that?
I guess it was a meteor, honey. Came awful close, didn't it?
Much too close. Steve, the power's off. I had the soup on the stove, and the stove just stopped working.
I'll cut across the backyard, see if the power is still on Floral Street. I'll take a run downtown. Maybe I can get it straightened out.
Mr. Brand? Mr. Brand, please don't leave here. You might not even be able to get to town. It was that way in the story. Nobody could leave. They sent 4 people, a mother and a father and 2 kids who looked just like humans. But they weren't.
Car started somehow.
He never did come out to look at that thing that flew overhead. He wasn't even interested.
He always was an oddball.
Then why didn't he come out with the rest of us to look?
What do you say we go ask him?
Wait a minute! Now, let's not be a mob.
What's happening?
Well, maybe you better tell us.
How do you figure it started, lass?
The whole thing is just weird.
Well, if that's the case, Les Goodman, then explain why you...
Look, let's just forget it.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let her talk. Go ahead, explain why.
Well, a couple of times I've come out on my porch, and I've seen Les Goodman here, standing in his yard, just looking up at the sky. As though he were looking for something.
You scared, frightened rabbits, you. You're sick people, do you know that? And you don't even know what you're starting here, because let me tell you, you're starting something here that's what you should be frightened of.
Yeah, I think maybe everything might as well come out now. Your wife's been doing a little talking, Steve, about some of the odd things you've been doing.
Go ahead. What's my wife said? Let's get it all out. Let's pick out every idiosyncrasy of every man, woman, and child on this whole street. You're all set to find a scapegoat. You're all desperate to point some kind of a finger at a neighbor.
Well, there's no need getting so upset, Steve.
It's the monster. It's the monster.
With a shotgun? Would somebody think a thought around it? What good is a shotgun?
Don't talk, Steve. You're gonna talk us right into a grave. You let whatever's out there walk right over us with you. Well, some of us won't.
It's Pete Van Horn.
Charlie, you killed him.
How was I supposed to know who he was? Didn't know.
Charlie? Charlie, the lights just went on in your house.
It's Bob Weaver's house.
It isn't Bob Weaver's place. It's Don's house.
What's the matter with you people? Now stop!
Understand the procedure now? Throw them into darkness for a few hours and then sit back and watch the pattern. They pick the most dangerous enemy they can find, and it's themselves. Then I take it this place is not unique. By no means. Their world is full of Maple Streets. And we'll go from one to the other and let them destroy themselves.
The tools of conquest do not necessarily come with bombs and explosions and fallout. There are weapons that are simply thoughts, attitudes, prejudices. For the record, prejudices can kill, and a thoughtless, frightened search for a scapegoat has a fallout all of its own. And the pity of it is that these things cannot be confined to the Twilight Zone.